So tell us a little bit about you.
Hi, I'm Darcy, and I'm an accountant. I've been working in the field of accounting for about 25 years. I have been doing contract work for the last 10 years, though, as a contractor going into doing projects for companies. And I decided that I was tired of all the moving around, so I wanted to find a company that I could go to stay, and I thought I found that last year.
And what happened?
Well, when sales dropped off, as they did in most companies or in a lot of companies, I was downsized. I was the new person, so I got downsized. And I had to go back to job searching, which is a full-time job.
And you met with Robert, and tell us a little bit about that experience.
Well, meeting with Robert was great at Yokomo, and we, first priority, worked on my resume to revamp it, revise it. After talking with me about my work history, we had to give a better representation of who I am and what my work experience is. And it was basically the same information, but in a much more professional format, and it presented a better picture of me.
Did it make an impact, you feel, when you presented it in companies?
Oh, absolutely. I feel that I started to receive, once we revised it, I started to receive more calls for interviews. And like I said, it was the same information that I'd been putting out there myself. And once it was revised, I started getting more calls for interviews.
You also work on things like job search strategies and interviewing skills. Tell us a bit about that.
Well, Robert helped me to find out about different search engines and things on the internet and other avenues of finding places to put my resume and to contact people, ways to do it that I just wasn't aware of. And it really made a big difference because I started getting my name out to more people, and then I started to get more interviews.
And what about the interviews? Tell us about the interviews.
Well, we did some mock interviewing, and it was really helpful because I couldn't present myself as well in the beginning as I could later, because we worked on talking about my history and who I am and how I had done what I'd done, and I couldn't do that before.
Right, but you're an adult, you're a professional, you know how to do things well. Why did it matter?
Well, it matters because the market's flooded with people looking for jobs, and being an accountant, I can sit at a desk and crunch numbers, but presenting myself and talking about my work history isn't something I do every day. So having the practice and knowing what I needed to work on and doing the homework assignments really made all the difference in the world. And then I finally did get a job. And the person that hired me said that I was head and shoulders above everyone they talked to. So it really helped me to shine out.
That's great, that's great. Now, what do you think about this kind of service? Who would you recommend it to, if anybody?
Well, I would recommend it to everyone, just because you can do a full package, or you can pick and choose the parts that you want to get help with, and it really can boost your ability in the marketplace and make you shine out the way it did for me, and that helped me land a job. So I recommend it highly.